everybody, welcome to our first grammar lesson. For this class and all others, you are going to need a notebook, a pen, and our printable materials. Today's grammar lesson might not be the most fun in the world, but it's very important to understand how to build sentences in English and its parts of speech. We build sentences with the parts of speech, and it is extremely important to know what each one of them does in that sentence. There are 7 main parts of speech, and we are going to look into each one of them. First of all, what are the 7 parts of speech? They are noun, verb, adjectives, articles, prepositions, and conjunctions. Let's begin with nouns and pronouns. They are studied together and you will understand why right now. Nouns are people, places, or things, so it's what gives them names. For example, Janaína, my name, is a noun. Dog is a noun, mall is a noun, house is a noun. So everything that names something is a noun. For example, what is the name of this object? It's a book. And a book is a noun. You are a student. Student is a noun. What about the pronouns? Pronouns are words that take the noun's place. What does that mean? For example, Janaína is a noun, but I am Janaína and I takes the place of that noun, okay? So here we have again the book. Book is a noun, but I can also call it it. It is a pronoun that takes the place of a noun. Some examples of pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, mine, theirs, myself, us, and many more, okay? Where do nouns and pronouns go in a sentence? Well, they can be subjects or objects. Subjects are doing the action of the verb, so they come before a verb. And objects are receiving the action of the verb, so they come after the verb. Let me give you an example. The girl called me. Alright, so the girl here is our subject because the girl called, so she did the action of calling. And me is the object because I received the action, I received the call. Very well, so now let's get into verbs. Verbs are actions. Some examples are run, sing, walk, buy, work, and many more. And well, the verb comes after the subject, right? So for example, my sister runs. Janaína is a teacher, and so many more. Now let's take a look, just a quick look at articles, because we are going to have a specific class on that. But today we are going to quickly look at them, okay? Articles give information about the noun. How many, if it's general, if it's specific, and we have 3 nouns in English, a, an, and the. Articles come before nouns. So for example, if I say a puppy, you understand it's one, okay, one puppy, and it's not specific. But if I say the books are specific books I'm talking about. But don't worry, we are going to see that in a later class. Now the adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns, okay? It could be a color, a feeling, a size. Some examples of nouns are big, warm, soft, tired, happy, beautiful. So many examples. And in a sentence, adjectives come before a noun or after the verb to be. For example, I love yellow flowers. Yellow, adjective, flowers, noun. The flower is yellow, so is the verb to be, yellow, adjective. Following along, we have adverbs. Do you remember adjectives describe nouns? Well, adverbs describe verbs. They also describe other things, but we are gonna talk about it in another class. Most adverbs end in ly. So for example, quickly, beautifully, badly. But, well, not always. Some adverbs that don't end in ly are, for example, always, never, often, sometimes, and more. In a sentence, adverbs can come before or after the verb. That depends on which type of adverb it is. If it's an adverb of manner, so the question is how, it comes after the verb. So for example, how does she run? She runs quickly. This is an adverb of manner. If we're talking about an adverb of frequency, it comes before the verb. And the question is how often? So for adverbs of frequency, we ask how often. So how often do they sing? And the answer would be they always sing. Now let's talk about prepositions. And I have this face because everybody hates prepositions. Well, at least my students. But they are not that difficult. And don't worry, we are only gonna see where they are in the sentence, but we are going to have specific lessons about them. Prepositions give information about nouns. For example, direction, place, time, and some very common examples are in, on, at, but we also have over, around, between, under, and many more. Prepositions come before nouns. Some examples: to school, in July, at home, and many more examples. And our last part of speech is conjunctions. Yay! This is another one that's gonna have its own lesson, so don't worry, okay? Well, conjunctions join two sentences or two similar parts of speech, and they can come between two nouns, two adjectives, two verbs, two adverbs, or two sentences. Some common conjunctions are and, but, or, so, yet, and many more. And some examples of sentences with conjunctions are: I love cake and ice cream. Our cat is cute and lazy. Do your exercise. We have it on our printable material, and we have the answers as well, so don't worry about it. Next class, we are gonna talk about the simple present. If you don't want to miss any lessons, don't forget to follow me on here, and if you'd like, you can also support my Patreon. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and I will see you again later. Bye bye!